Andrew McCart, iFLTV. Listen, I'm delighted again to hold this sort of face-to-face virtual face-off between Joe Laws and Harley Benn. Harley Benn versus Joe Laws. Which way is it going to be this time?
It's going to be Harley Benn versus Joe Laws. It's going to be Ben versus Laws, and he knows
Laws
it.
versus Ben.
Listen, Andy. We've had an interview before. Joe, I will let you speak. I'm not butting in. I'm not trying to be rude. We've had this little build up before this virtual meeting, but best know it's not going to be virtual for very long. We've got plans to have a very big fight, and I promise you now, I'm saying this is going to go out in YouTube. Joe Laws is not going to go the distance with me. He will be stopped.
Very good.
I believe I could stop him quicker than McKenna.
I want to put this hand through your big fuzzy face. You look like an overgrown hamster. What have you been eating, son? What have you been eating?
I knew the hamster line was coming.
Hamster. I'm going to put my hand through your face. You're fucking shite. I don't think you're very good.
I'll give him.
I'll give him.
Yeah, we'll stand and bang because you know full well if I decided to start popping my jab on 1-2 in you ain't got a chance in hell. So I'll give you that small chance. I'll give you that small chance. I'll give you that small chance. My jab is face breaking, bro. My jab is face breaking. My jab is face breaking. Listen, and for some punchy guy like you, I can knock you out with my jab. So let's hope. If you want to stand and bang, we can stand and bang. That is not good for you.
Bang, so let's stand and bang.
Cool. There we go. He wants to stand and bang. I'm saying let's stand and bang. That's Joe's form of fighting, and I'm saying I will jump into that and happily smash him up.
Well, there we go. Mams Taylor, Lee Eaton, Misfits Boxing. Let's stand and bang and
Listen, we both know I'm not gonna go to him because I don't want to hurt his feelings or upset him or make him cry or anything like that today. So I'm going to say some nice things as well. The kid can sell out arenas. He's got a massive following. I've got a massive following. You put us two together, two people that genuinely want to fight each other, you're going to get nothing but absolute fireworks. And I promise you. Huh?
They would like you when you stupid.
Joe. I think
Whether they
your hand over the mic, Joe. Take your hand off the mic.
Take the hand off your mic, firstly, yeah, so we can hear you. Yeah, you dumb fuck. You dumb fuck. Right, but what I'm saying is that's even better. But that's better because whether people like me, whether people hate me, people tune into me. I do numbers. Bro, go and look at Dubai. I've done more numbers than anyone. And that's probably because people don't like me. That doesn't matter. People not liking me does our fight amazing things. So sit there and thank your big fucking pappy right now.
Andy.
Say thank you.
Andy, he's been fighting for 20 years.
Bro, I made my pro debut at 21.
He's been fighting for 20 years. Watch your space. Fight news next week. Everyone's sick you on your stupid cunt. Every cunt sick you. I'm gonna punch your head off you and send you into the
have you rubbed? We can say this. Have you rubbed shoulders with the best ever?
What?
I'm asking you. You're saying he does. Have you ever rubbed shoulders and been around the likes of the best boxers to ever live? Have you been scheduled to fight on their undercards? I'm just asking.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Andy was there. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So what about that? Have you had? So you can say you got fights this, fights that. Have you had Floyd Mayweather come up to you and shake your hand and thank you for being on his undercard? No, you haven't. Listen, I'm gonna be your biggest. I'm gonna be your biggest fight. I'm your biggest fight of your whole career. Like this is gonna be. And the thing is, I'm man enough to admit that my fight and your fight is probably the biggest fight of my career at the minute. Like I said in the last interview, you are my stepping stone. Yeah? My little stepping stone. Joe Laws is my little stepping stone.
You don't even believe that,
stepping stone. I beat you. It's a great win.
But how are you going to beat me? Go on.
Bro, I can actually tell. Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Listen. All right, cool. This is how I'm going to beat Joe.
Holly, tell me how you beat him because we're talking over each other a little bit here.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's for the sound. It muffles the sound a little bit. So Harley, how do you beat Joe? When you've done it, Joe, you tell us how you beat Harley. All right, Harley, how do you do it?
Right. So the first round, yeah. I'm probably gonna break something with my jab, whether it's his nose, whether it's his teeth, his chin, something's gonna break, yeah, in the first round with my jab. Joe, you'll get your turn in a minute, mate. Shush. Like, so that's the first round. And if he weathers that, right, listen, Joe himself knows he's as punchy as a I don't even know. The glass is sitting on my fucking side, yeah? I'm gonna hit him with my jabs just to and if that's not enough, and then I might have to follow through with some right hands. I see it as an easy fight. Joe's going to come swinging hooks at me. And we all know that it's going to take a sledgehammer to put me on the floor. So he can come with his hooks and his angry banging chest kind of vibe. I will laugh at him. I'll stick a jab into his nose to break it. And then he'll think, fuck. And then from there, it's just going to unravel. I don't even want to use Stephen McKenna as an example because Joe Laws and Stephen McKenna put on. I saw the nominees the round of the year. They should have won round of the year. And that's just me being honest. They should have won round of the year. But the way I saw Joe fighting, I was like, that is the perfect guy for me to KO. It is death. Like he is so. I was like, oh my gosh, like Stephen McKenna, you're shit as well because I'd have put him away in the first round if he'd have come swinging at me like that.
Joe, your response to that?
Well, for one, Steve McKenna, I agree, he's shite. He's a big goofy bastard. You're an overgrown baby. I see you come round one, ding, 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 opposite side the rings, right? With a body little chest and a hairy face, like you've been built in a fucking lab, right? You're built like literally an overgrown hamster. Have you seen Pink in the Brain? You're like the brain. So I'm just going to look at you there, right, across the ring and say to himself in the head, like, is this guy for real? You're going to be running like a scared kitten. As soon as I touch your face, right, you're going to absolutely shit yourself. I'm just going to maul you. I'm going to maul you.
Okay.
I pride myself on being a bit of a handful. I'm not the biggest. I'm not the hardest. But I'm a game little cunt. If I can't chin you, I'll probably retire and go and work at Asda and be to all my sponsors and fans. Listen, I've passed my best. Unless you show up a different Harley Benn what you've had in the past. What I've seen from you, you're a soft little mammy's boy, right? You're a soft little mammy's boy. I'm going to smash your fucking head in. Simple as that.
All right. No problem. Andy.
Yes.
Did you see the way there was actually no answer to the question on how he's going to beat me because he hasn't got an answer for that? It was just more of your mummy's boy.
I'm just going to smash it all over. Simple as that.
Right.
I'm going to smash you up and down.
Okay.
I'm going to make it quick.
You didn't. I had a straight up answer for Andy's question on how I'm going to beat you. You didn't. You just started going all around the houses and saying, this, I'm a hamster and this and that. So we can see who has more of a serious plan on beating the other one.
Me winning is inevitable. I'm just telling you how it's going to go down. I'm going to punch you.
Okay. So I asked the question last. I asked the question last interview to you, and I'll ask you again. And the question was, how many times have you touched the canvas in your pro career? And the answer was 3 last time. So now I want to know the answer now because I know it. So let's see if you'll be honest. It's not free. Ryan Charlton knocked you down 3 times himself, you silly cunt.
No, like times with people.
Times. How many times have you been put on the canvas? My question was quite clear. Andy, I've got him on the ropes here, Andy. Go on, how many times?
I can't say fuck what, yeah. But who you fought though? If you fought Ryan Charlton and Steve McKenna, they will also drop you.
Fazan Anwar's better than both of them. Fazan Anwar's better than both of them.
He couldn't put the cows.
He didn't put me on the floor though. He beat me, stopped me, but he didn't put me on the floor.
He couldn't put the cat out.
Anyway, answer the question, please. I'll answer any of your questions.
I've asked any questions. I need to prep these questions.
All right, so what is it? So it's about 6 or 7 times now, isn't it? No, Stevie McKinney put you down 3 times.
But did I get
6 times. It's 6 times now. Ask me how many times I've been put on the canvas.
How many inches of meat have I got? 7 of white hammer. They call me the white hammer from Benwell. You're a big ugly thing. Just stay in the corner.
I love it. I love it because I always get the better of the mental and the speech warfare with Joe, and I've just proved that again today. I've done that again today. Andy knows it. I know it, especially with that question. You know it from the smirk on your fucking face that I've had your fucking pants down today, son. I turned up top form. 9:15 in the morning.
Have you seen your Jacob's hat, man? You're fucking melon. It's in the morning, man. Take your fucking hat
off.
It's
actually pronounced Zakamu.
Take your fucking hat off, will you, man?
No, if I take my hat off, you lot will run. Honestly, don't make me. I'm not doing that today, bro. Like, I put this hat on.
Go to Turkey. You're fighting me, so you can go to Turkey after.
No. Now, the Turkey thing is for people with no hair. Look how much hair I have got. I got too much of it. I got too much of it, bro. I don't need to go Turkey. Turkey needs me.
I need to go to Turkey. I need to go to Turkey. I'll go to Turkey.
Andy, I've got you.
Listen,
don't worry.
If both of you give me at least 5% of your pus, I'll go to Turkey and get this sorted, because I think at 42 years of age, I need to start looking.
Andy, my dad's been training for you. My dad's been training for you.
What you can have? Joe's going to have a free wig there once I punch it off. Take that off of him. Stick that on your barnet. No problem. Literally. Save you the cost. Just use Joe's there, because I'm literally probably going to lift his wig off his head. Like, all jokes aside, I know it's me and Joe. Listen.
Does Andy think I win? Who does Andy think I win?
Who do I think I win? Listen. Do you see what I'm sitting on? I'm sitting on a fence here. You hear it?
Oh, yeah.
You hear it?
Anyone like the fence there?
Listen,
no, I like
it's not my nobody gives a shit about my opinion, Joe. Nobody gives a shit about my opinion. They care about you two and what's going to go on in your fight. And what I'll say, I was in Dubai with the Anwar fight, and that was 2 years ago.
That was, and I had an off night.
And if you've had an off night, then 2 years ago, people talk about the ring rust and all this. I know you're a new father again. You've just had a wee boy, I believe. So 2 years out the ring, just become a father again for the second time with a wee boy. So what is there going to be any ring rust going on? Because Joe's been active. He's been in decent hard scraps. So he's fighting fit. He's ready.
So listen to this, Andy. And this is actually a very valid point. I was out the ring for 4 years. Forget 2 years. I was out the ring for 4 years, and I fought Alexander Zeladon. Yeah. I did not throw nothing but a jab and was laughing the whole fight. Yeah. Literally threw nothing but a jab. Joe Laws had a life and death with this guy, whilst he is as active as he can be. Joe Laws was active. I hadn't fought in 4 years. I kept Zeladon on the end of my jab, smiling to the crowd, just to let him know, listen, I'm just flying through this one. Joe Laws, in the first round, gets tagged and has a life. He actually lost to Alexander Zeladon, but they gave him the win.
Joe, your response?
I got told his last fight. I know he was crying after his last fight. And that time I'm saying, he's a fully grown man. He was crying.
Who was crying?
You.
When did I cry?
When did I told you I cried after the fight. Snot.
Andy, right. Listen, look at his face. Do I seem like the type to cry after a fight? I'll tell you when I did cry.
Snot in your beard. You go.
No. I'll tell you when I did cry. I cried when I lost against Lee Hallett. I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby.
You got big as Lee Hallett.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I did. Bro, we both know, listen, we've been through this. We've both been beat by, I've only been beat by one prospect. You've been beat by 2, and you've been beat by a journeyman now. Yeah, so you've got more losses than me. You've been stopped more than me. Yeah, so it actually, I've only been stopped once, and that was from me taking too much punishment, not me fucking diving around the floor like Bambi, like you do. Like 1 minute he's over there on headbutting the floor, next minute he's over there headbutting the floor. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Because if you got hit with them shots, McCart caught me with, you would have stayed down. You're a dad now.
I'll be honest with you.
You're a dad now. It makes you soft, Hardy, so it makes you soft.
No, I believe some of them shots from. McKenna were illegal. I'll be honest. And I'm saying that as a boxing fan, as a neutral boxing fan. I saw a couple shots hit you around the back of the head. I'm not going to deny that. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to be punching you around the back of the head.
When you fight Harley, no one gets hard in there. You're going to be thinking your bends.
It's not going to get hard.
It is. I'm going to bring the heat when it gets hard.
It's not going to get hard.
Baby.
You're going to start throwing some hooks.
Quit. You're going to quit like a poppadom. I'm going to snap you like a poppadom. You're built weak, man. I bet you've got arthritis.
I've never been snapped.
You've got arthritis. You've got arthritis. You're lacking vitamin fucking D. I can just tell, man, you're a weak man. I want to break you. I want to bring the heat and fucking break you.
Andy, do you know what I've done? Do you know what I've done to make this fight for this fight to happen? Because it actually is happening. It's not this isn't do you know what I've done to, and I will say this on live to make this fight happen? Do you know what I've done? I have moved the fight with James DeGale to fight Joe Laws. That's how much I want to fight. Well. Yeah, he's washed. But that's how much he's a legend in the sport. And I've backed him off just so I can batter you. Yeah, just so I can batter you. And that is a big thing. That is a big thing. So what I'm saying is, now I've put that out there as a man of your word, do not get scared of fighting me and going to start looking for Idris, little pussy Virgo, or any little because they know they ain't gonna give you a fight like me.
Fuck Idris Virgo. Fuck you and fuck James DeGale. He was good 2 years ago. He's been living in fucking Paris with his good-looking girl. He's soft now, unfortunately. He's fucking soft. You get soft in a year. Plus it's now, son. You don't spawn 2 months, you get very soft.
I've been sparring, bro. I've been sparring people that would fucking annihilate you.
You're fucking soft as well, right? Idris Virgo is a big stiff idiot. James Gale's finishing. You're a big fucking hamster. I beat all three on the same night. Let's get it on.
All three of us in the same night. This guy's lost.
I love it. Listen, I love it.
But it's happening, Andy.
It's nearly gonna made.
Right, listen. What I'm saying is, because we've done this over a year ago. We've done this over a year ago, and the fight was, we were talking a good fight like we are now. You're saying it's happening. Now, you know those saying, I won't be happy until I see you both in the ring. Has there been contracts sent? Is the contract signed? What's going on? How far on are we?
We're very far on.
Lee Eden sent a text last night, and he's saying he's close to getting it made. And Lee doesn't send us a message unless he's actually close to getting it done. So I think in the next few weeks, it'll be done, sorted, date, and everything. But I'm in camp now from my next fight is Harley Benn. I'm a man of my word. My next fight is Harley Benn.
I refuse to fight unless it's against. Yes, literally, Andy. Same as me. Look at him. Oh, it just makes me want to punch because he has got quite a square chin. He looks like American Dad. You know the guy with the big chin, American Dad. Yeah, no, he does when he shouts. But listen, this is going to happen. There is a lot of me and Joe, you can obviously see we really want to jump in the ring with each other now and let our hands start flying. So through Joe got a message from his manager yesterday. He just said, I've been in talks with people. This fight is very, very close to happening, and it is happening in the first quarter of 2025. So I'm in training for it. Joe's in training for it. This may be Joe's last dance before he hangs them up. So Joe's going to need as much support there as possible. Okay? So everyone, make sure you look out for the date because this could be Joe's last dance.
Is this going to be in Newcastle? No, is this going to be in Newcastle? Where's this going to be?
Newcastle.
Okay. Hopefully Newcastle, but I think Lee might say we might jump on another card. But either way, it's happening. I would say
up north.
March, April time, but Newcastle ideally. But we'll see. We'll see, pal. Hopefully.
Tell you what, Harley, I've been in loads of Joe's fights, and he brings a crowd, man. Are you ready for?
Oh, we're ready to come in coachfuls up to into wherever we've got to be. Into the Lions' Den, and I'll punch the lion square in the mouth. That's what I'm gonna do. So, Andy, you know I don't mind the Lions' Den. Look at me in Dubai, bro. I don't care about the Lions' Den.
Oh, you got a free holiday to Dubai, man. Who gives a fuck?
Twice, and I got paid the last time when that fight didn't even happen. So yeah, they love me in Dubai.
Can
man.
can I ask a question? Where has this came from? Where has this like? Because I can generally think, right. This is my honest opinion. See, after you two fight, you two will be mates. I can see it. I can see there's going to be there's a friendship brewing here. However,
Andy,
I know it's going to take that fight for you to become friends. So where has this sort of animosity, if you want to call it, came from you two?
Andy, do you know what? I'm not going to say it's personal. I like the kid, and after a fight, I think after every fight, there's also some form of respect there. But actually, like Harley, I think after upon the show and how the fight goes, I can see me and Harley even revisiting. No, if it's a good 5-round war, like the McKenna fight, why not do it again? Why not make like a trilogy? You know what I mean? But I just think I'm gonna be too much for him. But I do like him. He's a sound man. But if he shows up like he's talking and puts on a show, I can see myself become friends and revisiting this in the future.
You happy with that, Holly?
If he wants to get filled in multiple times, then yeah, no problem. Like, it's cool. But I no, on a serious note, I've got nothing but the utmost respect for Joe. And I also actually want to say it on here, because me and Joe, we had a row last year on social media, and I said some things that are actually completely under the belt, and I apologized for them, because Joe is a man that has a line of respect and whatnot, and that's one thing I respect about Joe. Listen, I can see what you're saying as well. Joe makes me laugh, mate, as well as makes me angry. Like, but I think it needs to take us to have that fight to release any of the bad animosity towards each other. Because as much as the stepping stone thing is a joke, it's actually not. Like, I beat Joe Laws in good fashion. That's a massive stepping stone for me in whatever route I want to take, whether that's into the misfit scene, whether that's back into the pro scene. It's a very good win for me, and I will do everything I can to get it. Is it Joe Laws isn't beating me? It's not possible. It is not possible on the night we step in the ring.
What I'll do is I'll end it right here, because I don't like all this friendship. I like when you still going at it. So I'll end it.
Yeah.
One final statement. The final statement. Why do you beat the hamster, as you call him? How do you beat him, and in what sort of fashion do you beat him?
I'm going to smash the Oregon hamster up and down the ring like a sack of shit. I don't think he's very good. The fight's been talked about for years. So let's get it on, sunshine. Let's fucking get it on.
Holly, American Dad over there. American Dad.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The American Dad versus the hamster.
Yes. I believe
down?
this, to me, I'll be honest with you, Joe Laws is going to come out and do what Joe Laws does. Comes out swinging massive hooks, wild, absolutely ridiculously wide guard. Either he gets himself clocked in the first round and can't recover, or I stick him on the jab for a round or two and sort of bust up his face, if I'm honest, and then take him out via body or head. And that really is what it's going to be, because we're both going to be fighting at a weight that is higher than what we fought at before. So, Joe, get ready. Joe's a natural. Joe started his career at like. Shut up! You started your career at like featherweight. That's like the size of my leg, bro.
I'm like all going flyweight.
Bro, my penis was bigger than you when you started your pro career. You fucking melt.
I went through 8 different weights. I am the any weight man. The any
all right,
weight,
sorry,
man.
Roy Jones Jr. over here. Fucking hell, literally. Fucking hell. But listen, Andy, I don't want to end this on a friendly note, because I do want to I want to smash him up, and that is how it is. After the fight, that's when we'll talk about some friendly stuff. But as it stands for now, Joe Laws is my next fight. I'm a man of my word. If you see this guy fight anyone else but me in his next fight, he's nothing but a pussy and a man that is not of his word.
Liam, if me and you don't fight, me and you are pussies. Mom's Taylor, Lee.
Don't bring me into it. I'm ready.
Right? Let's get it on. Let's put on the big show. We'll entertain and let's get it on. Let's get it on.
We know it's happening. So let's go, baby. I'm ready. You've actually got me hyped up. It's not even 10 in the morning. I haven't been this right.
I'm going to smash your head.
I'm going to smash your head in. Who are you looking at like that? Don't start turning your eyes like that at me. I'll smash your head in, bro.
I'm gonna
I'll
punch
smash
your
your head
fucking
in.
lips off, man. What you gonna do?
What? I'm in
You
your
little
own
pudding.
time, Benwell
You little
Bomber.
pudding. You got
You're gonna be
you
called the
got 5
Benwell
rounds.
Drop. I'm gonna drop you so many times.
I'm gonna
You're
punch
annoying me
your
now.
fucking head.
You're not. I
I'm gonna
hate it when
punch
you
your head.
look. Now we'll start talking shit, Andy, and start like
Good.
I'm gonna punch this guy up this
We'll
year
come do
in
it.
the first
Come
quarter of
do
this
it.
year.
I'm gonna punch it off you. Go on, fuck off.
You
Fuck off.
fuck off. You
You
think
fuck off,
I'm
you
leaving
fucking
this
kid.
live stream before you now? Get
You
off the
fucking
fucking
kid, you
phone.
fuck off.
We'll sit here for 5 hours.
And you
We'll
stupid
sit here
Jacob
for
fucking
5 hours.
man. I'd drag you about by your fucking beard, man.
Bro,
You're a fucking melon.
listen, of course you're going to say that from 5 hours away, you silly cunt.
I'll
Fucking
fucking
hell.
slap you, silly man.
I can't wait. Do you know what? I can't wait for the face-off, Andy, just because he's going to be like,
Fuck
oh,
that.
shit.
I'll nut your fucking head off you.
You will
come here, mate, I'll
do
fucking nut
nothing. You will do absolutely nothing at no face-off.
you.
If you try and nut me, Ada, you will get a swift elbow straight to your chin, son. Do
I'll
not
pick you
ever
up,
talk
man, and
like that.
fucking launch you across the ring, man.
All right, cool.
No
All right.
one will be
So,
stopping this,
Andy,
man.
he's going to get put
No
through a table
security.
before the fight.
No you. No nothing.
All right, okay. We'll see. You just best hope. Now,
Okay,
if
guys,
you
listen. I
try...
know. Listen, this isn't the face-off. I know both of you don't want to get off the Zoom first, but I'll end the Zoom on this. You know what? He's a talking good game. I hope you back it up because this sounds like I've seen you fight before, Harley. I've seen Joe. It's almost like sometimes that when you do get hit, you just want to you just love a tear up and you love a fight. And sometimes the boxing skill set goes out the window and it's just a case of let me land one of these bombs, and that's fan friendly entertainment. And I think
I don't have much boxing skill set. So I just got to make do with what I've got, and that is enough to beat Joe. So we'll end on that.
Joe, thank you so much, brother. Harley, thank you so much.
Listen,
Listen,
Joe, squad, come on.
Fuck Joe and the Bomb Squad. Take care, people.
Fucking
Big
pick
love.
up there,
Fuck Joe Laws.
son.